I like to laugh. I like to meet people who can make me laugh. I like having fun. Yes, I like to laugh. I like having fun to meet people who laugh. Good morning! Good morning, everybody. It's Tim Heidecker, musician, actor, comedian, podcaster, author, father, husband, friend, brother, son, influencer, political commentator, possible political candidate down the line. Probably will be running for president or senator or governor.
Jesus Christ!
We are here on this day, Thursday of August.
Whoa.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! We are live coming at you on the Tim Heidecker YouTube channel. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. Hey, join the community. Go to patreon.com. Office hours. Office hours. Office hours live. Patreon.com/ Patreon.com/ Office hours live. I got this thing dragging on my ass. All right. It is, ladies and gentlemen, we have a big news for you today.
Oh, I can't believe it.
It is.
God invented my balls.
It's. Do you have my computer up, Wes? I'm not hearing my computer. Here we go. It's Vicky's birthday. It's Vicky's birthday. Let's hear it for Vic Berger. He's with us all show. He's part of the Holy Trinity.
Wow. Thank you, guys.
Vic Berger's birthday, Besh, and you're invited. We have an incredible show today. Happy birthday to Vicky Boy.
Your birthday, let's have some fun.
Wow.
It's Vic Berger's fucking motherfucking birthday. I don't like that. Let's do another take. Come on.
Well done, Vic.
Take it back. It's Vic's
Well done, Vic.
Turn me up.
birthday.
Turn me up. Turn me up.
Yes,
Turn
sir.
me up. Turn me up.
Yes,
Turn me
sir.
up. Turn me up.
I want
Turn me
everybody
up.
to go
That's
into
cool.
their fridge right now.
Happy birthday to you.
Right. I want to get everybody to get in their refrigerator. Hey,
Go into their fridge and do
this
what?
way.
And get what out of
Wait,
it? What do
sorry.
they eat in their fridge?
What's happening?
if you have birthday cake, if you have champagne.
Ah.
Sorry, I've got something going on here. Hold on. Vic, do you have a Chevy?
I do. Uh-oh, something happened? Oh. Yeah.
You have to move it. There's a guy there who needs to get into the gas line. Okay. We got a big surprise.
Cut the cake. The night is yours. Destiny awaits.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening at home, we're making a radical transition.
It's your birthday today. Victor.
Oh, we got a big show today. Oh, we got a big show.
It's your birthday.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab it all. We are ready. Oh,
Open your gifts. Blow out your candle.
here he is. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, come here. We have an amazing cake. Happy birthday, Vic Berger 4. HBVB4. What are we going to do, a 3-shot here?
Your birthday.
Happy birthday to Vic Begor. Happy birthday to Vic Begor. Where we get back in your chamber.
One day I didn't bring a bandana, too. I mean,
All right, stop your music. We are
very
here
sweet,
to
guys.
celebrate
Thank
the
you.
Vic Berger. Vic Berger turning 50 today.
52, actually.
52.
52. It's a big one.
No, your birthday's actually next month.
No, actually, no, tomorrow, actually. So we're a little
Birthday's
early.
tomorrow. I got a blueberry here.
It's your birthday. Let's have some fun.
Hey.
Turn me up.
All right.
Well done, Vic.
Congratulations.
Thank
We
you.
have a
Thank you,
caller
guys.
that wants to wish Vic Berger a birthday. We got a big show today, folks. I want to thank you for joining me. The energy is hot in here,
Flawless victory.
but you know we are going to cool down a little bit. And this is Vic. Is this really what you look like? I mean,
I think it is. That's
I'm
what
wearing
I
the
got to
Vic
deal
Berger.
with. Yeah.
I'm wearing the Vic
That's
Berger.
what I see in the mirror every
face
day,
hole
unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually you'd be happy to have this much
I know.
growth up here.
Seriously. Yeah, I would. That's why I have the hat on today.
Christian name.
Vic Berger is an American treasure.
He
Wow.
truly is.
Indeed.
Vic Berger smash cut's fucking hilarious.
No thanks.
I actually don't have much of a problem with that.
I don't have much problem.
Let's
talking to us.
let me just get through a couple things. We're gonna have a birthday celebration all day. We're pretty much going to run the show all day. We do have this cake which we could cut. Should we cut the cake, Matt? But okay, Kelly, you're on live with Tim Heidecker on the Easter Sunday edition. The Vic Berger, same thing. Vic Berger birthday bash.
Good guess, fun energy.
You got Kelly?
Where's Kelly? Are you?
Your audio's not working. Can you double check?
Come on, Kelly, get it together, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Kelly, she was playing the violin. I don't know.
Oh.
All right, go to somebody else.
Let's talk to TK.
What's up, guys?
That is so
Happy
meaningful.
Oh,
to
look
me,
at
I'm
this.
almost getting choked up.
Wow.
Over quarantine, I started playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. Can we?
Who we got on the Zoom?
What do you got to
What's
say?
going on here?
Yeah, what?
what's
Can
your
you
dream?
speak?
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
There
Hey.
we go.
The floor is yours as I cut the cake. That would be
Happy
neat.
birthday, Vic.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
How old are you?
Hey, wait.
Oh, today I am 37, but tomorrow I'm 38. So one more day of this number.
Hey, he dressed up too.
Yeah.
Of course.
Wait, is that real?
Got the hat. I got the hat.
Is that a
Got the
wig?
Vic Berger wig.
Wow.
You got the wig.
Should start selling these wigs.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you.
Doug, slice?
No, thanks.
What?
Where are you calling from? Where are you zooming
I
from?
mean, am I a dick if I don't have a
Albany,
slice?
New York.
Take one.
Oh,
Give
beautiful.
me a fucking slice.
I think I got a drop for that.
Oh God!
Oh, no.
You gotta hand. You gotta give it to the full.
Oh, everybody missed it, but a slice of this fabulous cake just fell over onto the table here.
It's still
but-
good.
It's all right.
As long as I get a slice, that's all.
Right.
Oh,
Like how it gives a slice of cake with no fork.
Well, where's the forks? I've got the forks out.
Should have brought my own fork.
Intern Jay, what do you have to say to Vic today?
Happy birthday, Vic.
Oh, Jay. Thank
I just
you.
brought the forks
Thank you
over.
so much, man.
Is it right there on
Yeah,
your?
right here.
Birthday for you. I don't know. I don't really. What are your hobbies besides tennis? I hope you get to do some of your hobbies.
Oh, me? Me? Oh, I don't do tennis. I'm not a tennis guy.
You got to get him into the tennis.
I would be a disaster on the court, but I'm a menace on the basketball court.
Could use a ball boy.
Vic, you're a basketball
I was
player.
like I was a power forward when I was a kid, and
What if
gotta
a
tell
ball?
you,
I
What if
still
a
got
tennis
it.
ball boy accidentally went on the basketball court, and he kept running out there and grabbing their balls? He'd probably get his butt kicked.
that would not be good. You'd end up in jail.
Well, folks, we're not going to have the best show today because we're
We're just
going to be
gonna eat- we're
basically
just gonna eat
consumed
cake.
with cake.
I need a
The
napkin.
cake is very good. I can give you a Post-it. That's about it.
Kelly, try
gonna
again.
scrape.
Is your working?
Is my sound working now?
Oh, hi, Kelly. How are you?
Okay, hi. I'm doing good. Hello, Tim and Doug, and special happy birthday to Vic.
Oh, thank you, Kelly.
Hello.
Yeah. So I have a special serenade for you, just for you.
Oh boy.
We're going to get copyright flagged now.
Whoa!
Happy
Wow.
birthday.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
And we have our
I got that.
first special guest is here,
beautiful.
folks.
Love that music.
Our first special guest, one of Vic's favorite entertainers. He's a classic. Right here he is. Gumby, ladies and gentlemen. Gumby is here.
There's my Gumby.
This show's going to be like, this is your life.
Yeah.
Here it is, Gumby.
Gumby,
Vic, Gumby, what do you have to say to? What do you have to say to Vic? Oh, to say happy birthday! I was just up in Tim's kid's bathtub.
Hey, Tim, let me talk. Come on.
Oh, sorry. We actually have the
what,
real.
there is
I'm
a
sorry.
real
We actually
Gumby?
have the real Gumby here.
Oh my God.
You always do this. You talk over the guest, and you've got the real Gumby on.
The floor is yours, Gumby.
Oh, well, I forgot what I was going to talk about now because you interrupted me.
That's what I thought. Gumby doesn't have much to say.
Gumby didn't prepare.
Well, I've got a GoFundMe up. My dialysis.
All right. What are you doing? The Eddie Murphy Gumby bit?
I'm
It's
Gumby,
like-
damn it. Is it that? That's
Yeah,
the Gumby?
that's the one.
Glad you mentioned that. I also have a GoFundMe for my lawsuit with Eddie Murphy.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
That was disgusting what he did on SNL.
All right, listen, we have a lot to get through today, so I want to start things off by announcing the City of the Day. City of the Day. Matt, what is this under? We have a new code, apparently, because somebody cracked the code already. I'm out of the loop on this already.
No, it's still. Some people have gotten half of the code, but nobody's cracked it fully yet.
Okay.
No one
Well,
cracked it fully yet.
The City of the Day is sponsored by Flats. Flats decarbonation tablets. Okay. Do you love the taste of Spindrift, LaCroix, Waterloo, and other top seltzer brands but hate the bubbles? Now there's a solution, quite literally. Drop a tablet in and take the carbonation out of your favorite flavored waters. I'm not sorry to burst your bubble here. I'm happy to. I love it. I get a case of my
What do you
seltzer
get, Tim?
brand. I get the Waterloo's black cherry. I love it. But every once in a while, I'd say a couple times a day, I don't want the bubbles. I just want some cold, flat water out of a can with a little black cherry in it. So now I just pop and drop. Pop in a Flats tablet, let that sit for 2 or 3 minutes, and the bubbles are gone. Go to flats.com. That's PHLATZ.com/office hours to order your free trial. You can get 1,000 Flats tablets delivered today. And if you sign up, there's a 1,000 pack. There's also a 5,000 pack. And what I do is I get the 50,000 pack. I mean, it can't go wrong. It's a big, fairly large container, but I mean, it lasts you probably a year, and they don't, if they don't run out. You'll never be riding dirty when you fill up with Flats because it comes with a no burp, no fart guarantee. Just chug a lug and enjoy as many cases as your heart's desire. Warning, do not drink the final sip of your drink after dissolving Flats. Your mouth will be filled with a chalky mash. Do not use a straw, as I guess this is all be on the box when you get it. But I guess do not recycle your can after enjoying Flats because of the chemical. I don't want to get into all this. The chemicals in the chalky mash may destroy the recycling facility. And do not put the aluminum can in any type of waste receptacle. Oh boy! So you can't put it in the recycling.
Well, Tim, the chalky mash is
yeah, the chalky mash is a problem.
It's a problem.
Simply bury your. I guess they're recommending bury your cans 12 inches deep and 16 feet from a water source. After many years, the chalky mash will break down into dust. So, no, not for use with plastic, glass, or wood receptacles. So enjoy seltzer with no belch, sir. Do not use tablets that are older than 90 days. Well, that's an issue because I got the 50,000 pack. So do not use tablets. That could cause esophageal bleeding or infertility or rapid hair growth. Not on. Yikes. Oh, by the way, Flats tablets do not work with Schweppes brand seltzer. So for whatever reason, they don't.
That sucks. I just bought my 1,000 pack. I'm a Schweppes guy.
But you are a Schweppes guy.
You got a storage locker full of Schweppes.
Anyways,
I got my Schweppes, freezer.
Yeah. Go to flats.com, PHLATZ, and you'll enjoy all the information there. All right, the city of the day is O'Hara Township, Pennsylvania, my old state, my Commonwealth, located
O'Hara?
northeast of Pittsburgh, O'Hara Township is the home of the Bangerhoff Museum of Automated Instruments. The weather there is light clouds during the day, leading to scattered thunderstorms through late evening. High of 84, but a low of, Doug, any guesses?
Let's go with high of 84. We're in Pennsylvania. We're in the summer. It's not going to get too low. I'm going to go 78.
78.
65.
Did you cheat?
No.
You did.
I
That's
did not.
an honest
I swear
answer?
to God, I would just guess.
Honest Vic over here?
Honest Vic, yeah. I would never tell a lie.
Bullseye,
Right
ladies
on the
and gentlemen.
dot.
That is a strike in the bowling
Wow.
community.
Wow.
That is a home run if you're doing baseball.
Well, it is
it's
his
a
birthday.
touchdown.
He can cheat.
Unbelievable.
No cheating. I'm not a cheater.
All right, so
That's
much
your
to
neck
get
of the woods,
through
though.
today.
You know the temps, what they're like.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
You want to talk to our first surprise guest, Tim?
I'd be happy to. Why don't we start
man.
start the show? We've done our duties with the city of the day,
Are
and
you ready for this, Vic?
I think so. A little nervous.
They look like they're getting set up.
Oh boy.
they.
That's
Oh,
a.
okay, here they are.
Hello, who's there? Hello. Oh,
man.
look at this, folks.
Wait, somebody that has a baby picture of me. Who could that be?
Who's there? Identify yourselves. Put the picture down, damn it. Who's there?
Oh man.
It's Mrs. Berger, everybody.
Hey,
Vic Berger's
guys. Hey,
mom.
Mom
and
and Dad.
VB3.
Wow. Even my dad made it today. Look at that.
Yeah, your mom was having pains there from how many years ago? 38. I don't remember.
38. You don't remember 38 years ago?
Hi, everybody. Look at that.
Well, this is terrific.
Wow.
Everyone's excited to see you. Now, Vic Senior, we know your name. What's your name, Vic's mom?
Lynn.
Huh?
Lynn, L-I-N-N-E. Lynn.
Well, why don't you let her speak, Vic? I mean, this is she's an adult. She can.
I'll see you later.
He's going.
He's
Are you
nuts.
growing a goatee, Dad? Is that a goatee?
it's from the beach.
From the beach. Oh, you started it at the beach and brought it home with you.
Christian name.
Oh, man.
Lynn, how are you doing during these COVID times? How have you been handled being quarantined with Vic Berger III?
Well, we don't go too many places. We did get to the beach last week, Ocean City, Maryland, but kind of hanging around here.
Yeah. What's it like to be shacked up with the old man there every day and night?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Okay, good. What is it? Do you miss your boy Vic and your grandkids? I mean, you must miss your boy Vic.
Yeah, we do. We missed everybody out there, but I don't know when we're going to get there unless we get a motorhome and drive out.
Yeah, come on
There you
out.
go.
That's a lovely idea.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
Do it.
But you can't find them. Can't find the motorhomes anywhere.
Well, let's
I'll have to
let's wrap things up with your birthday wish and your birthday message for Vic Berger. Take it away.
Oh, well, we wish you a very happy birthday.
Could you-
May all your wishes come true.
Thank you. Could
And
you
happy birthday.
could you sing? Could you have you guys sing to me? I'd like that.
Sure. You want us to sing? Ready? Are you ready?
No, wait a minute. You don't. Whoa. We don't have permission for the. We don't have permission to use that song. You have to make up an original birthday song.
Are you cheap or what? Come on, how much did it cost you?
Just-
$1.98 or what?
Just make up an original song.
Okay,
Oh,
original
I
song.
can. I got
Come on, play the piano. What
Oh, I
can you
should
do?
play the piano. No, I
I don't know.
Oh.
Hanukkah to you? I don't know.
don't know. How about Jingle Bell?
Jingle bells would be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy birthday, Vic. May your wishes come true to help you get away.
All right, let's hear it for the burger.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for bringing me into this earth.
Thank
into
you,
this
Vic
planet.
Berger's parents, for birthing Vic Berger.
Birth.
Well,
Vic-
thank you.
Lynn
I was
Berther.
born on August what, 7th?
All right,
August 7th. Yes.
Wait, what?
7:20. A lot of 7:27 in the morning.
August 7th.
August 7th, 7:27 in the morning.
And I was 7 pounds 7
Scary.
ounces.
But I guess it brought him good luck.
Yes.
I forgot to complete my Vic Berger
Oh, there we go.
look. All right, thank you, Burgers. Matt, clear them from the line.
Bye,
please.
guys. Thank you so much.
I don't know how great that audio was.
No cake, huh?
They're kind of low.
Bye.
Yeah.
Can you
How's
pump
the
up
Zoom
the-
volume out there? Feels a
Pump the
little
zoomers
low.
up, or
Very good.
7.
All right.
7.
Guys, we have to calm down a little bit.
Oh, my
Do
God.
we have any? Do you want Vic? Do you play the Lotto? Do you ever play the numbers? Because like on your birthday, it could be an exciting thing for you to do. Do you want some Casey's numbers?
Yeah, that'd be good. To know what to
these
play.
these are for Vic to play on his birthday
Okay.
tomorrow. Casey, do we have any? Can we get your pick of the week numbers for the Lotto?
No.
No? Okay, let's move along then.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Say it again.
Now, I just want your 3 numbers so Vic can play the Lotto and win big.
Yes.
By the way, when we did this a few weeks ago, a listener played the numbers and won $100 million. Isn't that something? In Colorado.
they do this to me all the time. I don't know what the hell.
Sir, I would love having you on the show, but all I
Don
need
on
is
the phone?
I need 3 numbers. Can you
Is
give
Don
me?
on the phone?
I don't know. No, we don't know Don. Do we have a
This may
Don on the
seem to
phone,
be a
Vic?
strange request.
Do we have a Don on the phone, Vic?
Maybe.
Don? Hello?
I'm ready.
Do we have a Don or a Donald on the phone?
young. I can't believe it. I'm the youngest person.
Now, on with the countdown.
Okay.
I am a young, vibrant man.
Hello, Don. Do you have a question for Casey?
Is Don on the phone?
Let's go. Who's next?
It's me, Casey.
Okay.
7.
You are going to die. You are going to die.
Hey.
You'll never live again. You'll never breathe again.
Want another one?
All right, listen. Let's just get
So
the
take that.
numbers, okay? Let's just get the numbers.
You got all that?
Now, the numbers, please.
Say it again.
The numbers, Casey.
7.
The audience doesn't want to hear this bit again. They want to get on with the show.
7.
It's an incredible thing.
Is anyone else losing their mind here? Alexis,
Mom, I want a
Alexis
bagel.
Condit.
Okay, good. It's
Alexis.
from a man in Cincinnati, Ohio.
By the way, I've got a pill here. This is a some kind of speed, apparently.
But I'm quite
I was at
sincere.
a dance club called Rage last night. Somebody gave this to me, but I was heading out.
on your way out, you took the.
Yeah, some fan came up and said, "Dude, you want to party all night? You want to stay up all night?" I go, "Nah, I'm getting out of here." So he gave me this. But he said, "Well, take this next time you do your show."
What's
So
it
yeah,
called again?
The pill?
Yeah.
I don't know. The club was called Rage.
Oh.
It was a goth, like kind of a goth club, goth, like raver club. Anyways, I'm gonna take it.
You ready for another surprise here?
It could be Acid X, Tim.
Yeah, it could be psychedelics.
I think it's Acid
speed.
X. It's this new acid.
Okay, Matt, give me another
Acid X.
surprise.
All right, hit it, Dom.
Hey Tim, how's it going?
Oh, that's not fair.
First of all, happy birthday, Vic.
Hey, thank you. Thanks, Don.
Love you, man. You're the legend.
Thanks,
Tim,
buddy.
I'm not coming here with a case at all. I just wanted to say awesome song. I feel like you got a little 8 Miles High with the birds there.
There you go.
I loved it.
Thank you, everybody. Listen, let me just do this real
Thank
quick.
you.
Fear of Death, the album was announced yesterday. Obviously, most of the people listening to this broadcast know that, but some don't. And, listen,
We
not
all
everybody can be
grow
paying
and we all
attention
can
to
learn.
everything I do. I'm very excited about it. It's the beginning of a journey because the album's not, we have the single and the video out, and that was very well received. And the album itself will be, you'll be able to hear it in its entirety September 25th. But there it is, folks. Go to timheideckermusic.com to get your pre-order in. The album cover by the brilliant Robert Beatty. Look up his work. He's a genius.
I love records.
This record, folks, and the reason it matters to me that we talk about it here on this show in particular is this. I said to Doug and Vic yesterday, this is the first Office Hours baby announcement. This beautiful piece of music, this recording, this project was birthed on this show. Natalie Merring was sitting in my office. You all heard it. A lot of you maybe haven't because you're new to the show. God bless you. And I don't expect you to go back and listen every second of the show.
Mommy.
We were talking. I had this song in my head called Fear of Death. I played her a little bit of it. We started singing together. Drew Erickson, who friends of her, also a very talented musician and producer, said, I want to get you two in the studio. Let's do it. And we did. And we never looked back. And it was a long journey. I'm going to be talking a lot more about this when we get closer to the actual release, but pre-order, get it, even do the dumb pre-order of the digital so that, listen, it's always a challenge to get people to engage financially with music because it's just sitting there on Spotify. It's sitting there on whatever service you use.
Go on iTunes and buy it.
You saw what that creep from Spotify. Listen, I'm a prisoner of Spotify like everybody else. I use it because it's so goddamn convenient.
Click my clip.
But this creep from Spotify. Did you hear what he said the other day, Vic?
Wait,
And
which
Doug?
one's it? No, which creep is this?
The head of Spotify. He was saying,
You fucking cunt.
he's like, well, musicians can't just put music out every 2 or 3 years. He was like giving them shit for not putting more stuff out,
Wow.
and that's the problem.
That's the problem?
I mean,
Yeah.
the Beatles had to put one out every 6 months, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Well, that's true. That is true.
Maybe he has a point.
Hey Tim, could I make a observation about? I looked at the track list of this album.
Go ahead.
11 originals and 1 cover. Very cool. I just wanted to make an observation. Fear of Music by the Talking Heads had 11 tracks on it.
And 1 cover?
So no covers, just 11 originals. But they didn't have a cover.
Okay.
You're wrong. But I just wanted to say, if I am coming in with a case, I heard that Doug thought the Talking Heads were annoying, and I'm not sure.
Well, no, he said
how anyone could think that.
He said that he thought that what was the band we were talking about?
It was Devo.
Devo. He said that Devo was a more annoying or less annoying than the Talking Heads.
I think it's more annoying.
More annoying.
I mean,
it was implied, Doug. It was implied.
I think David Byrne's style of singing can be annoying. Sorry. Can I have that opinion or not? Some of his songs are not annoying.
Can I tell you something, Doug? I disagree with you, but I definitely give
you know what I'm saying, though,
I
right?
definitely give you the space to have that opinion. I give you that freedom. I give you that space. I don't give it to you. It exists.
Thank you, Tim.
So if people think that my new song sounds like the Grateful Dead, I could tell you I'm not influenced by the Grateful Dead, really. I don't hear it myself, but if that's the way you feel about it, I'm fine with it, man.
I heard a lot of birds. I heard a lot
Well,
of.
it's a lot of that. Yes. That
it was lovely
part,
though. It was lovely.
Thank you. And I'm telling you something, guys. I don't know. The rest of the record is. I mean, you guys have heard other tracks. I mean, it is. I don't know if that's
probably your best stuff.
I don't think
Very
that. I'll
excited.
tell you, the Fear of Death song. I don't think that's the best song on the record by far. I think it might be the worst.
And what's the studio you recorded in? What's that called again?
Valentine Studios. It's basically my Abbey Road.
Mm-hmm.
We're lower than the world.
Yeah. Anyways, that's
and
all.
The Pitchfork article you want them to see, right? I mean, look at that beautiful
Pitchfork
thing.
did an interview with me and Natalie last week, and that just went live. That's public now. So we give a little more context on the process.
Well, the Tom Tom Club guy.
All right, let's take
Tom
another
Club.
call. Thank you so much, Deadhead Joe, whatever your name. What was your name?
Tom the Deadhead.
Tom
Thanks,
the
Tim.
Deadhead Joe. All right.
Take care, Tom.
All the best, Tom.
Hot topic.
I need a miracle.
All right. Slurpy good.
Can we
You're
talk
on.
about this?
What's up?
Oh, sorry. Who's there?
It's John. Happy birthday, Vic.
Hey, John. Thanks, man.
What it do?
What is your birthday wish this year? You could have anything.
Peace and love on the world.
Beautiful.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
That's what I'm going for. Might get it
Cool.
this time.
What's up, DJ Doug?
What's up? I like your background.
Thanks, man. I love Pound House.
I like to have fun.
Can I talk quickly about this Alex Jones bit? I mean, we forget that Alex Jones is out there every day doing fucking a 2-hour broadcast. It is so, and when you jump in, I just jumped in for like 30 minutes because somebody said, or I read an article that he had said fear of death, and I was hoping to pull the line fear of death. Fear of death. I could just do it. Fear of death. But
Grab that.
He's got this like insane setup going with like 10 cameras going, constantly booms and jibs, and he's surrounded by all these machine guns on his show. But the scary thing, I mean, it's sort of scary. I don't know. It is scary, but he's also so entertaining. I kind of want him back on the air, but
I want to suck on his teeth.
But he's got this whole shtick going now where he's basically sounds like a Al Qaeda guy because he's telling his listeners that they have to prepare for death. They have to be prepared to fight against the leftists and the communists and these
you're gonna die.
Insurrectionists. And he's like, you have got to be ready to meet your maker, and you will be rewarded. He literally is saying this. Watch this video.
Give us the blood.
You will be rewarded in heaven, and the gates will be waiting for you because I'm not telling anybody to do anything. I'm not telling anybody to hurt anybody, but we are in the what did he call it? The
final stages.
End times. What was that internet video that was going around very popular about 9/11, but it was kind of like a
loose change or
not
zeitgeist,
that, but the zeitgeist. We are in the zeitgeist now. We've entered. The Civil War has begun, and they want to take away your guns. You have to be ready to sacrifice your life. He's literally saying this. I mean, it's like that sounds like Bin Laden. That was their whole deal. It was like you have to sacrifice your life, and you'll be rewarded in heaven. I mean, this guy is a, he's a mujahideen.
I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob.
But listen to this. So
Tim,
this is him.
Instead of 48 virgins, what do you think the Jones cult gets when they sacrifice themselves?
Baby back ribs. We get Texas style baby back ribs. Everybody, if you have to defend your Ford F-150, then and you have to take out your MiG-5, your AK-79, your 220s, and defend it. You have to kill some anarchists, some communists, some Soros-funded millennial
National vampires.
You're gonna go. They're gonna shoot you in the head, and you're gonna go straight to heaven. You're gonna get six pack of what's that beer in Texas? Lone Star and baby back ribs.
Wait, just how many ribs for this great sacrifice that I'm making?
Half rack.
Half rack.
Listen to this though. This is full on Cinema Tim here. Give me more of my computer here.
Oh, sorry. And that's what they have to understand. I don't need these weapons. I have information, I have the spirit, and I can take any weapon I want anytime. I can seize your nuclear weapons. I can seize your reactors. I can break your neck. Know that, leftist. You don't have power. You know, those of us that love Christ, we have the power. I have a lot of news to cover, a lot of things to do.
I love that. I love that drop.
Oh my God.
Matt, do we have another special guest?
Oh yeah.
Turns out our show is stacked, Vic.
What?
Vic.
Say hello to our new friend Ryan, who you might recognize.
Ryan calling in from Hollywood.
Vancouver.
No.
Actually, no, Vancouver, Canada.
Whoa.
Ryan Phillipe.
How you doing, Ryan?
Phillipe.
No, it's not. Come on, let's just be honest. Let's not fuck
I'm
around.
wearing my bandana and my glasses just like my style icon to celebrate him.
Wow.
The national treasure, Vic Berger.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Ryan, you are unafraid. You are unafraid to be, and you are unafraid to be a big fan of Vic Berger, of On Cinema, of
I
Office
am
Hours.
an unabashed Vic head, a massive Vic head, in fact.
Yeah, you send me pictures of it. You're like walking around with your Vic Berger shirt on. Like people are like, what's going on with that guy on his shirt, right? Like you're not ashamed.
Vic Berger.
No, I'm not ashamed. I wish I had it, but I'm on federally mandated quarantine in Vancouver, so I couldn't access my Vic Berger shirt. So
no, that's okay.
What kind of shirt are you wearing, by the way?
It says Major League Sadness.
Aw. Is that how you're feeling right now?
I'm kind of a depressed guy.
Is that how you're feeling right now?
Yeah, because I'm isolated. I'm not even halfway through this 14-day strict quarantine. Which
So give us can you talk about this as much as you can, but you are up in Canada to shoot something. Is it a TV show
a
or a
series, a ABC series, David E. Kelly show, and anybody coming in or out of Canada, even if you're a citizen, you have to go through this mandatory 14-day quarantine where you can't even go outside for a walk or run. Everything has to be delivered to you. I haven't seen a human being in person in 6 days.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, just to do some TV, bro.
Well, it's so important. I mean, it's important
It's
that you.
so important.
Is this show? What is there a name for the show yet, or can you not talk?
Yeah,
about
it's called Big Sky.
Is it supposed to be in Vancouver or no?
It's set in Montana, and it's based on a series of books. And we were supposed to shoot in New Mexico, which would have meant I didn't have to do this brutal isolation, but it got.
I thought you said Brule isolation.
Yeah.
Like Steve Brule. That's what I thought you said. A Brule isolation. So I'm rewatching that show Battlestar Galactica. From the early 2000s. And it's funny because they shot that all up in Vancouver. And at the time, I didn't really know Vancouver, but when you watch it now, you're like, oh, I know where that is. Like all these planets are basically.
They didn't shoot it in space?
They did not shoot it in space.
Yeah,
I'm not
I've
gonna
worked
watch
up
that
here
bullshit.
so much. And it's been the house I'm staying in. I got an Airbnb because they were going to put me in a corporate apartment, and I thought that would be the end of me.
Yeah.
But it's been insanely hot here, and there's no AC in this house.
What?
It's just I'm really going through it, you guys. It's nice to talk to you because it's my only human connection I've had in a while, and I am really not happy.
Oh my God! So wait, you're midway through this. Like when do you get to break? What are we?
So my quarantine started on Sunday, and
oh my God!
Yeah.
What can we do to cheer you up? Can we send you videos, and Vic can send you things, and we could? I don't know.
Yes, please. I mean, even the energy I'm getting today and from the beginning of the show is inspiring me. I'll, probably do some laundry today. Or,
there you go.
Well,
you got
listen,
enough groceries to
I gotta
last
say,
you?
Ryan-
Why do you need to do laundry?
Ryan, you've been such a supporter. First of all, on cinema, you came in and helped us fund the last live special, or is it the year before? Whatever, because you were there.
It was the most recent one.
It was the most recent one, the one where I flew back and was out of my mind.
Yeah, but you were awesome. You killed it.
Thank you.
I mean, can I say that I was kind of a producer or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put that on your IMDb. One Oscar special. Did I ever tell you guys this? One year it was the Kim Delgado, the African American guy that he was like the host or whatever of the On Cinema Awards that we had one year. One of his stipulations to do it was that he would be given an executive producer credit. Okay. It's like, have you ever asked for that as an actor? On something that you haven't really produced.
But you do have to watch out for those Delgados. You cannot trust them.
We should have known. We should have known ahead of time. So do you have any scoop on one of my favorite things ever is MacGruber.
Yeah, I love it. Me too.
And
I'm
you're making a
it makes me
TV
so happy
show?
that you're such a fan of it.
We watched it on tour. We watched it on the bus because I hadn't seen it probably since it came out. And I mean, literal tears of joy coming down my face.
Can I have a sniff?
Yeah, we are doing the series. We're gonna. I've read a couple of the scripts, and they're hilarious. MacGruber is as despicable. He's evolved, not at all. And we're gonna. I think we're gonna start shooting it in spring for Peacock.
I use the Peacock. I mean, it's a fine service. It's NBC's content.
Free.
Is it free? I paid for it because
You paid for the Peacock?
I think I did just to get rid of the commercials or something. But
hey, here's a little known absolutely fact about me.
Okay.
I am the only person to appear twice on the Eric Andre show. Did you know that?
No.
I am
That's
the
like
only
me.
actor.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Because
Doug is here to
as a celeb guest.
Okay.
I'm the only 2-time celebrity guest on the couch.
I edited the one of your bits on there.
Well, somebody had
did?
to.
Somebody had to, so I guess I had to do it.
The Jonas Salk one?
The one with the music, sort of like tribal music.
Anyway.
All right.
Anyway, whatever.
Well, I have an interesting. I apparently have an interesting statistic about myself.
Let's talk about you.
Apparently, I am the only. This could be disputed. I am the only actor.
Busy.
I'm the only actor to have played 2 different characters in the Marvel universe. I played. Does that make sense? I played the father of Reed, whatever, from Fantastic Four, and I played the guy on the whaleboat in Ant-Man 2.
Has this been fact checked? Is this?
I think both of these need to be
claim?
fact
Is this a
checked. I'm
claim?
going to see Eric tomorrow, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna fact check this. But Ryan, I hope you're correct.
But
And Tim, I hope you're correct.
Yeah,
too.
I don't know. I'm
That-
not buying it.
They don't
Do we
like
have
it.
to
when-
wait till next episode of
I mean-
Office Hours to find out? Or?
We'll post
Somebody
something on
fact check this right now and let us know.
Well,
did you hear? Or is this what many people are saying?
Many
Or
are
saying this.
Many people. Many
Just
people.
hearing lots of talk about this.
Look at the manuals. Look at the books. I mean, look at the manuals. Listen, I'll show you the charts. Ryan, anything else you want to say to Vic, because it is his day?
Well, absolutely, it's his day, and I first found Vic, I think, through the food bucket videos, the Jimmy Baker food bucket videos, and used to laugh so hard at those, and now we're kind of living in a reality where, especially me in isolation, a food bucket might not be the worst thing to have.
No, it's true.
But I think also a connection that I have with you guys too is being from the same relative area. Like I've got family in Allentown and Coatesville, and
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
I think there's a connection with a comedic sensibility connection that
I think you're right.
helps Vic's work resonate with me somehow.
It is fun. It does feel like maybe there's a bit of regional humor now that
It's good to be home.
Do you know the song? Hey, nah, let's go down to Allentown. Do you know that song?
I know that.
I should pull that up.
Well, yes, I remember seeing. Of course, I discovered Vic, and that's why you're all able to enjoy his work. But okay.
Nobody cares
But
about
I
that.
remember showing early videos to friends, to Eric, to John C, Vic stuff, and just like I remember being on set of something and crowding around at the lunch table watching like the latest cut of something. I can't even remember what it would have been, but like probably some like Trump debate stuff. Like when you used to do that Trump debate thing where you'd have him come in on the riser, he'd go zzz, and come in. Like we would just cry. And I remember showing Fred Armisen the Rudy Giuliani speech.
Oh yeah.
And he couldn't breathe. He was like, listen, there's comedy. There's people that do there's, like we say, there's truth tellers. There's people that have things to say. But then there's like the shit you do and the shit that you do, Doug, where it just takes over your whole body, right? It just kind of like possesses you.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, I had a great experience recently.
Like now
I
I'm thinking.
introduced
Excuse me.
my 16-year.
Sorry.
Vic Berger makes a bunch of very funny.
No, I just recently introduced my 16-year-old son to Vic's work, and we had the best time laughing until we had tears in our eyes. And seeing it connect with him on that level was super gratifying.
That's awesome.
Because now I know that he's.
So wait, you're isolated from your kids then too, or kid? Do you have more than one kid?
Yeah, I have more than one. They're older, but yeah, no, I can't see my kids, and nobody can visit you. And I feel bad for some of the other cast members who have fiancés or they are actually married, and no one can visit them because their significant other would have to front load it with 2 weeks of isolation before they spent any time with them here. So everybody that's here stuck on the show is like in a bubble. It's
Ryan,
kind of
This is like a low key flex.
I want you to just take a minute though and be grateful and and count your blessings. You're going through something difficult right now, but it could be a lot worse.
Thank you so much.
You're a talented, good-looking guy with a great career, with great taste in comedy, and you could be flattened out, dead under a bridge, and you're not.
You're my hero.
Thank you, Father Tim.
So stay positive. You're going to get
enemy.
through this. I can't wait to see the show. Am I going to have to get abc.biz streaming, or is this going to be on?
No, I think it's going to be on the regular thing.
That's kind of neat.
Can we send you an air conditioner? You have a window?
Can we send you an air conditioner? Do you have a window?
Do you have a window you can put a little air conditioner in? Or
There are windows. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
maybe we can set up a couple bags of ice.
We'll mail it. I'll pack it up after the show, all right?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Well, happy birthday, brother. I'm glad I could be a part.
Thanks, buddy. It's good to talk.
Yeah.
First time talking.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And be
You guys
safe.
are awesome.
All the best. Talk to you
Take
next
care,
time.
man.
Bye.
All right.
You know, Ryan could have been right about that double appearance. He might be right. He's talking about a guest in the chair.
Yeah.
He was on season 1. Anyway.
They must have been hard
That's
up.
a good factoid. That's
They're
good.
like, do we really want to have Ryan back again? Eric must have thrown a fit about that. By the way,
y'all pay taxes,
I
or
think
you
we
guys
got
straight off the grid?
I think we got a little competition going
Surprise.
between Eric Andre taking the Ellen job and me taking the Ellen job, or the office hours basically becoming. What I think is that you don't need to replace Ellen because you have office hours here. All we need to do is start
Eric
broadcasting
Andre.
it on syndicated television.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
I mean, we'll stop saying fuck and cunt and
Right.
Do you
bitch
believe in
and
society's
shit.
lies?
We'll do the 2-hour show every day. We'll get guests like Jack Black.
I'm friends with George Bush.
I don't know what to make of that.
Tim,
I mean,
We'll get
sorry,
Phillipe on
Matt
4 times.
here,
We'll double it.
Hold on.
We have it's someone we know, but it's Phil Braun's attorney.
I know, but I'm talking about Ellen DeGeneres right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Does that have anything to do with what I'm talking about?
Sorry. It's hard to do remote.
No, this is what they're saying about Ellen is that she's this
Tyrant.
monster, and I'm displaying similar characteristics with Matt here. I'm whipping him verbally.
Right.
Just, Doug, you're gonna start fucking earning your keep around here.
Listen up, mister.
But we've all heard, if you're in entertainment, like I am, professional.
Can I have a sniff?
You've heard that shit about that show. I've heard it for years. And it's just so outside of my sphere of whatever I'm knowing, what am I going to say or do about it? But it did seem like it was such a difference between the persona and the
dancing persona
and the actual attitude going on during the show or at the show. But who knows,
What do you think that is? Just she's like so removed from normal society or maybe she has like nobody that can tell her no, you know what I mean? Where she's just kind of
There's a little bit of that.
ruling and
But she's got Jay Leno on her side. Jay Leno came out with a very strong and forceful. Things aren't going well when you have Jay Leno issuing a statement on your behalf.
But
I just want to pipe in here and say something about Barbara Streisand, who I know very well. Yeah, it's Jay here, and apparently people are saying that Kevin Eubanks is killed somebody. Well, let me just tell you something. I know Kevin, and he's a pretty good guy, and he's on the run. And my message for Kevin is come back. Come home, Kev. I believe he's innocent.
The Supreme Court has decided to.
But I don't know. I mean, listen,
Buy my
maybe.
casket and you will go to heaven and meet Jesus.
But that's like clearly like a PR favor for him. He didn't write that. He signed at the end.
Yeah.
He signed it Jay Leno at the end of the tweet.
China is going to be doing a Broadway-style play based
But it just makes you think: does he have something that's going to come out that he's going to need Ellen's support for?
I don't know.
Never know.
Maybe he wants to get her in the garage.
It was a terrible week for President Donald J. Trump, optically.
I knew you liberals would look at that and think I thought he was very powerful.
Let's go to Adam Krigler. Adam Krigler from the Tim Pool Experience.
You don't know that.
The president did a great job. I thought he handled the questions from that foreign.
You could be my anti-Krigler, Doug. You're my anti-Krigler. Like you'll debate me and argue with me on everything I say. Now, Doug, I think if you look at that Axios interview with Jonathan Swan, it can't make you feel too confident in the president after watching that. I mean, I don't think he handled himself well. What was your thoughts on that?
Well, I knew you liberals would say that, but he clearly came out. He was very strong and he stood his ground, and
you
everything he said was true. I mean,
How about this Yosemites? What did you make of that, Adam? Doug?
Oh, well, when you have to say as many words as Trump does a day, you're gonna flub up. And of course, you liberals pick the one thing he says and just repeat it and repeat it.
Yosemites,
When he
Yosemites.
says many wonderful words every day correctly, and who doesn't screw up a word? See there, I just did it. Who doesn't screw up a word?
Well, I
once
don't
in a while?
understand why our president seems to be unaware of Yosemite National Park. Like, he's the president. Yosemite's got to be one of the top 10 American things when you write down America. I don't know, George Washington, Washington Monument, the St. Louis Arch, Yosemite National Park, like.
The
Golden Gate
president
Bridge.
doesn't have time to visit our beautiful parks. He is working for our country, and he has sacrificed a lot, actually.
Maybe his speechwriter was just playing a prank on him. And he, made it hard to read or something.
Yeah.
Semites.
It probably wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault.
Yosemites,
Let's-
towering sequoias.
Now, Phil Braun.
He's working very hard
excuse
for the
me.
American people, and he doesn't have
Excuse
time to
me.
pronounce everything right. That's my bottom line.
Phil Braun has been absent from office hours now for several weeks. And the last time he was on the show, it was a disaster. It was an audio disaster, frankly. I don't know how much I can blame him, but I can tell you that it was a show-stopping moment, and not in a good way, folks.
Phil does many great things for this show, and that was not his fault.
I'm just saying, it was a bad...
He has many great audio moments every day.
Of course, and that's why we love him and encourage him to call in. But he hasn't been on for a while, but we do have a special guest. I like this. Thank you for playing this. I sent this to the guys. I'm always working for the show. This is Phil's lawyer. I don't have his name here, but Phil's lawyer is on the line, and he has a statement he wants to read on behalf of Phil Braun. Phil Drain, I should say.
Hi, this is Joel.
Drain Braun.
And I have a prepared statement.
What's your name? Do you you're Phil Braun's lawyer and just go by Joel?
Yeah, Joel Tepperlane.
Okay, Joel. You say Tepperlane and Associates, or are you an independent lawyer? What's your background in the law?
It's just me. I've just been hired to be Phil's attorney.
Do you have a law degree?
I do not. Phil just hired me to be his attorney.
Then you're not an attorney, but he just hired you to be his reader at this point. I mean, let's just be clear about who you are.
Well, he asked me if I would be his attorney and read this letter for him, and I said I would.
Okay. I'll not argue the semantics of that, but I don't know. I will just say for the record, you can't say you're an attorney without having some kind of law degree, I believe. Correct, guys?
Not even just to read a letter?
Well, you can read the letter. I'm just saying it's not like you're not reading it as an attorney.
Was there money exchange for this, or is it just a favor? Just a
favor?
Pro bono.
Yeah, pro bono.
Well, the exposure is how Phil phrased it.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. Is it short? Is it less than a page?
Well, I wrote it out by hand. It looks longer than it is.
Oh, my
because
God.
My handwriting's
Okay.
kind of big, but it's probably 3 paragraphs. He sent it to me, but I had to write it out. I don't have a printer, so I had to write it out by hand. So, so I'll read this when I say I is Phil. So I'm reading this as I'm Phil. So like sort of the suspension of disbelief, I think is the Latin phrase or whatever. So in a recent Office Hours episode, I was asked by producer Matthew Carlin to appear on the show as a judge to help with a segment discussing who came up with the moniker Holy Trinity regarding Misters Heidecker, Lusenhoff, and Berger IV. Due to a sound quality issue that was certainly caused by office hour staff and personnel.
Okay. Go ahead.
Do you have an objection? Was there an objection? Or okay. Including Spectrum Cable, who will be party to a lawsuit. I was immediately cut off and cut out of the segment. Subsequently, I was ridiculed and slandered. Mr. Lusenhoff was quoted as saying, "I dropped the ball." Nothing could be further from the truth. I am the ball. As everyone knows, Uncle Phil, as I am internationally known, am known for my reputation of making premium phone calls to the show, regaling the audience with laughter, intelligence, and well-spokenness. That was ruined on that faithful show. The endless technical follow-ups has become a tipping point. And without a formal apology and removal of the show from the archives, I will never appear on the office hours again.
Oh, boy.
Holy Trinity? More like holy shit.
Hey.
That was my thought. These are Phil's words. I have also been accosted by Tim Heidecker recently, comparing me to bald men that appear on his Twitter feed. And
Wait, who's the guy I compared him to? What's his name? This guy's funny.
Al Lemo.
Al.
Phil, I think.
I just love names, and like this guy running for Congress, if you look him up, Al Lemo, Lemmo. How hard would it be, Wes, for you to put him up on the screen? Al Lemo. I think this looks like Phil when he was doing that thing where he was dead.
How do you spell Lemo?
Lemmo.
Hi, everybody. My name is Al Lemo, and I am running for Congress.
He should say, "Remember the Alamo." That could be a great.
And off the record, I will say that I did see the physical resemblance between him and Phil, and also I think his tweet started out like, "My name is Al Lemo" or something like that, which is kind of like Phil's Mustard character. He always starts out, "My name is Mustard."
By the way, these poppers are flying in my system. They're like, makes me feel like I'm flying. The guy gave me another one, so
now I'm getting excited.
All right, so final paragraph.
I've given Wes the equivalent of the Alamo Project here at the show. He's flipping out. Look at this.
It's an incredible
going
thing.
Nuts.
Hey, how you doing, little mama? Let me wait.
All right. Well, is there any?
All right.
Can you read the last sentence of what you have in front of you? That would be appreciated.
Yep, we're right at the end here. So until then, I'll be taking my talents to other podcasts who will have me, of which there will be many, until restitution is granted to me. So long and good night.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
G for Jesus.
Well, I'm not. I'm standing. By the way, I almost tried to record a happy birthday song to this music, Vic.
Oh.
And it was too hard. It was a happy birthday to you.
Phil, good morning.
Well, here's my reply to that bold statement from Phil Braun, Al Lemo, whatever you want to call him. Reminds me of JP Inc.'s No Problemo limo service. Al Lemo. So my message to you, Al Lemo / Phil Drain.
Good night.
I'm not erasing anything from the archives. I have a tremendous archive that we've built over the past 4 years, and there are some mistakes. There's some obvious audio problems. There's things I regret. There's things I would wish I could take back, but I'm not here to erase history. We're not tearing statues down here. We are not rewriting the office hours shared experience. And Phil, I apologize that your call didn't work out, and I don't know what the reason was. There are so many variables, but here's the facts. The show remains the same. The show stays the same.
They want to take down Ulysses S. Grant.
So thank you, Phil. Al. Do we have Al Lemo on the screen?
Al Lemo?
Listen up, mister.
Have you ever seen an area where a statue is removed and you look at the area and they put blacktop over the top?
It appears
They
that
put
most of
asphalt
his
over the top,
content
and that's
is
the end.
blocked for some reason.
Oh, Al Lemo.
Al Lemo's blocked?
Wow.
I wasn't able to pull a picture.
Okay, well, Al Lemo remains mysterious man running for Congress. We can't get a picture of him. All right.
Wow. Thank you, Joel.
We're running late. We're running late, Matt. Do we want to quickly talk to Evan Marks? Talk some serious business here real quick?
Yeah,
Hey,
Evan's
Tim.
on.
Evan?
Hey, Tim. Happy birthday, Doug.
That's happy birthday, Vic. I
I
assume
know,
you're
I'm
joking.
sorry.
That's very funny.
I'm sorry. So thank you guys so much for having me on the super special Vic birthday show. Appreciate that.
Yes, Evan. Evan, you are the talent booker at Cervantes Masterpiece Ballroom in Colorado, in Denver, Colorado.
That's right. We actually hosted one of your On Cinema shows there.
It's a great venue. You wanted to just, and I wanted also to quickly speak about the Save Our Stages movement that's trying to happen in Congress to get some funding for the amazing, essential independent theaters across this country that have been absolutely decimated and destroyed by the Trump virus. Can you talk quickly about how people can help?
Yeah, so...
I'm calling it the Trump virus now, by the way. That's the new development.
Yeah, good. That's accurate. Independent venues were the first to close and will likely be the last businesses to reopen.
Can you turn him up?
The Save Our Stages Act would provide $10 billion worth of grants through the Small Business Administration to keep people afloat until basically there's a vaccine. There was a survey done through the National Independent Venue Association that says they discovered that 90% of venues, of small independent venues, will be closed permanently without any sort of federal aid by September. So it's very important for people to go to saveourstages.com. It takes 30 seconds. You input your name and your address, and it will email or write letters to all of the appropriate legislators in your district.
Let's do it today, folks. Let's slam the government with Save Our Stages petitions. I'll be doing it, Doug. I encourage you to do it. I'm certainly not compelling you to do it, but I request that you do it. That's all I can do.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Let's do it for Vic, because Vic loves seeing live music.
Yeah.
And listen, I've had so many great memories and experiences going across this country, and I love it. We all love it. We all love going out and seeing live music or live comedy.
Can put that in the chat there. SaveOurStages.com.
SaveOurStages.com.
Yes.
And let your voice be heard, because we just need to give these people the margins on I can't imagine what the margins are for you when you guys, Evan, when you guys are trying to run a business and you're taking risks. You're having people like on CinemaCom. You don't know if everyone's going to show up for that. Right. You're not making a ton of money even during the good days.
Exactly. Yeah, I'd say the margins are pretty thin for most independent venues. And in this legislation, independent venues are defined by companies with less than 500 full-time employees. So the Live Nations of the world are not going to be getting any of this federal aid.
Right. They're going to be fine. But maybe, I mean, who knows? It's very uncertain. And, you know, we've been having a lot of fun on this show in the past several weeks. Obviously, we had the Black Lives Matter, George Floyd kind of period that's still going on, that we're still very passionate about. Things are in no way, shape, or form better than they were like when we started this quarantine in a lot of ways. You know, that like we don't know the future. We don't know what's going to happen in November. We don't know when we're going to get control of this Trump virus. We don't know if the vaccine is going to work.
The United States
but we
is
hope
lowest in numerous categories. We're lower than the world.
Yes, that might be, but we are still struggling, but we need to support these independent venues and give them a bridge to get to the other side of whatever awaits us. Now, what could be awaiting us could be the apocalypse. You know, we don't know, but we need to give them a chance to survive and to stay alive, because we want to go back next year, and I want to go out and maybe do office hours live at Cervantes.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, broadcasting, we did that once or twice, or we did it once here years ago, and it's a lot of fun. We have a live audience. We'd love to do that. Get in the van, Doug. I know you're on board.
I like to drive. I love this car.
Vic, you have to talk to the family
Tim,
about that.
Thank you. I hate to interrupt again, but we have another surprise guest who's a very busy man, and I do not want to keep him waiting.
Please.
So,
I don't even know who this is, so you put him in the Zoom.
he should be up. Are you there? Oh, well, bye. Thanks, Evan. And Joe, are you there?
I'm here.
Mr. Joe Dante is with us today, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
Mr. Joe Dante!
No way.
Happy birthday.
Wow.
That's Vic over here.
Hey,
I don't know
Joe.
if you can see him on your Zoom, but you can definitely hear him.
This is quite the honor. I cannot believe that what a surprise, man.
Oh, it's apparently a surprise.
Wow.
Mr. Dante, Vic is such a fan. First of all, he's such a fan of The Burbs, but he's a fan of all your movies, of course.
Right.
Hi there. Adult story.
So we just thought, wouldn't it be nice if you called in as a surprise? We appreciate you doing this. How are you today? How are you hanging?
I'm good. I've been looking at you guys work, and you do really a lot with not a lot. You know, it's pretty impressive.
Thank you so much.
You know, I've worked for $1.98 in my day, and I know how hard it is. But the stuff you guys are putting together is, you know, it's clever, and it's really pretty polished looking.
Well, thank you so much, sir. You are responsible for my childhood in a lot of ways. I mean, with Gremlins, and the movie that stuck out to me when I looked at refreshed my memory about you Inner Space. That movie, for some reason, that was the movie that was on every day on HBO or whatever it was, when I was a kid. And I just, I love that movie.
That and Beastmaster. That's what HBO stands for. Hey, Beastmaster's on.
There was like a time where it felt like they had 4 movies, right? Like the other one was
they just ran them continually.
The Money Pit. Remember the Money Pit with Tom Hanks?
Yep.
That was on every day. Vic, do you have a question for Joe? We don't want to keep Joe.
Man, I don't.
Very
I
busy
just.
man.
No, it's a surprise. So I just want to say thank you for all your movies. But The Burbs was a big one for me. Like watching it with my dad growing up and everything. And I just think there's so many funny lines from Rick Dukeman. Is that how you say his name?
Dukeman, Rick Dukeman. The funny thing about that movie is that it got the kind of reviews that captured Nazi propaganda got.
That was what was that
the
period
critics just hated it, and it's gone on to become such a cult classic. And
that was like a weird period for Tom Hanks, right? He wasn't he wasn't as respected.
It was right before Big came out.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Because he was doing Man with One Red Shoe and
and Turner and Hooch and that kind of stuff.
Right.
And so he was kind of finding his niche as a leading man. And on The Burbs, he was very concerned about having a kid. He thought if he plays a guy who has a kid, it's going to be the end of his leading man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But then he went along with it. But
could you talk a little bit about the alternate endings at all? Is that a
Well,
secret?
there were a bunch of them.
Yeah.
We had one that we shot, and then we had a preview, and the preview went great until the very end, and then some guy said boring, and the studio said, "Oh, you got to change the ending now." So the problem was that we were supposed to, kill Tom Hanks off in the original script, and once they hired Tom, they said, "Well, we can't kill Tom Hanks."
No.
So now you have to explain what the Klopeks have been doing in their basement for the entire movie, which we never intended to explain. It was just supposed to be a bunch of weird stuff.
Right.
And we had to come up with excuses for what they're doing. We shot a version where there's a trunk load of cheerleaders in the car, and then we shot another one where the 2 garbage men are in the car. We did a bunch of different ones, but I think the one that's in the movie is probably the best one.
I wonder if Tom Hanks has ever died in a movie.
Well,
Philadelphia?
Oh, yeah, maybe
I
Philadelphia.
died in Larry Crown, but that was just at the box office.
Yeah.
What are you working on now? You cooking anything up?
Well, I'm sitting here just like you guys.
There's nothing to do, right?
Waiting for the new world to begin.
Yeah, there's nothing you can really do. Although some people seem like they're
consulting
making
on a Gremlins animated TV show.
Oh,
which
cool.
is on HBO Plus or HBO Max or whatever they're calling it now.
And you got I saw you started with you were doing TV. You did some Police Squad.
Yeah, I did two of the 6. Police Squad.
How did you get into that?
It was a great
scene?
show.
How did you get into that?
I knew the Zuckers. They were friends of mine, and they, I turned down Airplane to show you what kind of dummy I am. I didn't get it. I said, well, but this is. I didn't realize that their whole plot, the whole thing that they do, is to take existing material and just exaggerate it.
Right.
Airplane is actually a movie called 0 Hour, which is a straight drama, and every single beat in Airplane is an exaggeration of something that's in 0 Hour. And they did the same thing with Police Squad, which was episodes of M Squad with Lee Marvin that they would take and they would just exaggerate.
Right.
And the reason the show didn't fly was because it didn't have a laugh track.
Right.
And it looked so much like a 60s cop show.
Yeah.
On
It would have
purpose.
killed it with a laugh track. It was
That people turned the channel and said, "Oh, here's Leslie Nielsen in an old cop show," which changed
I
the
heard
channel.
this. I went to go see a screening of Airplane a few years ago, some anniversary of it, and you probably know this, but they were saying when they were starting to prep it in the Paramount, I think was it Paramount, the studio?
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying like, hey, we've got all these great comedy actors. We've got Robin Williams, we've got all these funny guys that we'd love for you to consider being in this movie. And they're like, no, we don't want any funny people in this movie. And they couldn't, as maybe the way you felt, they were like, I don't understand what you're talking about. You're making a comedy. Why don't you want Robin Williams to be in this movie?
No, then they discovered the error of that way when they tried to do the sequel, which of course the Zuckers didn't have anything to do with.
The Zuckers didn't have anything to do with Airplane 2?
No, they didn't want anything to do with Airplane 2. And so with the studio, thinking they understood Airplane, went off and made their own movie, which was mainly an excuse to have a lot of guest stars in the picture. And I happened to catch just a little bit of it on TV this morning, and it is dire.
It's like it became self-aware,
not a good
right?
movie.
It became like self-aware of what was supposed to be funny about it. Or
it
something.
just didn't work at all.
Oh man. Well, I thank you so much for calling in. I call you Mr. Dante.
Thank you, Mr.
Out
Dante.
of respect.
My pleasure.
Maybe we'll have you on again at some point and do a deeper dive into your career. I'd appreciate that.
Check out my podcast, the movies that made me.
The movies that. Oh, I'd love to listen to that. I appreciate
it.
that.
It's a Trailers from Hell podcast.
We'll just talk about
anyway,
movies. I love it. All right, sir. All the best.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye.
Wow,
Wow.
Vic. How'd you like that one?
Man, I did not expect that at all.
You know, it's funny.
Your birthday.
You know what's funny is yesterday.
Little one, today is your birthday.
No, I told you that's
I
a
had to
band.
pull that back.
That's a band
I'm
drop.
going to delete it right now.
He can do it for his own
For
birthday.
my own birthday. For my own.
If that's what you wish,
That's
that's,
what I
your
want.
birthday wish is to play a Michael Jackson
That's
drop.
his wish.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, there he is, Brian.
There's Brian.
No, I was going to say last night we were texting about the show, and we had to keep a lot. We're keeping a lot of this like secret from Vic because we don't. We have a separate. We had a separate text thread of just Matt and Doug and me.
Oh, I was wondering what was going on there.
It was real
a little
quiet.
It was real quiet for me.
When you had to go move your car, did you really think?
I honestly, I fell for it. I totally fell for everything.
No, but listen,
I'm very gullible.
Like Matt gets Joe Dante to call in, and I on Twitter I noticed Joe Dante's Twitter account. I don't know if he's running it or what, but follows me on Twitter. I'm like, aha! So he's doing a little recon work, and
oh yeah, I saw that.
and then Vic, about 10 minutes later, Vic screen caps Joe Dante follows Vic, and he's
I was
like,
so excited.
"Cha-ching, look at this, guys!
Look at that!
Look at
We're
Joe
like,
Dante's
oh wow,
following
what a
me."
coincidence! That's great.
I just
Wow.
thought because I
It's
posted
so
on
random.
Instagram about my new Blu-ray of The Burbs that has all the alternate, and it has the Joe Dante director's cut and all these alternate scenes and everything. So I thought maybe they found it through that or something, but
Well, that was daunting.
Wow.
That was daunting to have done that.
man,
Seems like I was going to ask, like,
what a good guy though. Yeah, he
does
seems very nice.
He seems
Very
like
sweet.
is he like in the Spielberg camp? Like, are those Gremlins movies Spielberg-y kind of movies? I don't know. Are they Amblin movies?
I don't know. It seems like he's created a whole new genre though.
He's in this.
There
Yeah,
are
he's
critters
definitely,
after that, and then a lot. And there are a lot of creature
Critters?
movies. Yeah, critters.
Was that a movie called Critters?
Yeah, there's Ghoulies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ghoulies?
Remember Ghoulies? They were like, weren't they like gremlins that came out of the toilet?
I
Toilet
went to see Gremlins.
Wait, he didn't make all
No,
these
he didn't
other
make that.
rip-offs.
No,
Nothing-
he did
right.
Gremlins.
I mean, there was that run of movies in the 80s, in the 80s. I went with my cousins in the back of a station wagon, go to see Gremlins, go to see Goonies, go to see Karate Kid, go to see Indiana Jones.
The best movies of all time. The best decade of movies and music.
I remember, this isn't Gremlins. I do remember seeing Gremlins, but I remember seeing The Karate Kid and the whole theater fucking standing up and cheering at the end of that movie.
It's beautiful.
And Rocky.
Sweep the leg.
Mm-hmm.
Rocky 4, seeing that in the theater. I saw Naked Gun in the theater. I mean, I grew up with the golden age of movies. Now you're dealing with Iron Man and I mean,
now you got
Fantastic
Beach
Four
Bum.
and, Beach Bum.
Yeah, whatever fucking Werner Herzog is putting out.
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Who,
I
you
saw
know,
Hamilton.
who did
I
the
thought it was good.
the voice of what's the main Gremlins guy name?
Gremley.
Who did Gremlin? You know who it was?
Kismet.
Yeah, it's a trivia.
It was the guy that did
No.
Yoda, Frank Oz.
Frank Oz?
No, it was Howie Mandel.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mr. Little Monsters himself. Yeah.
We had Howie Mandel was over at the Absolutely offices last year, and I believe you.
I was
got to
there.
meet
I
him,
thanked
right?
him for Little Monsters. That was.
You thanked him for that?
I said thank you, sir. I've been watching it with my son a lot because there's a lot of stuff in there that my 4-year-old should not be seeing, which I
Right.
completely forgot about. Like one time he pisses in apple juice and makes a kid drink it. It's like you're like what? But no, it's cool. But I obviously I just walk up and I go to shake his hand and he goes and he does the whole thing with the.
Well,
the
you know
fist. I know, but I didn't
he's a no
think
touch.
of it. Yeah.
I wonder what he's like now during Corona. He's got to be full on.
But still, though, doing this though, you're still transferring germs, aren't you? Like, I mean,
I don't know.
I have sweaty knuckles.
Matt, what do you have for me, buddy?
Sounds like a dope band.
Well,
People,
we
wake
got
up.
one more very big surprise for you, Vic.
Oh man!
And he is unmuted, and let's hear what he has to say. Go for it.
Uh-oh!
Wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, Curly!
I recognize that voice anywhere.
Curly! G.
Oh my god! I'm in heaven. I cannot believe that you made it. Thank you, Curly G.
It's my pleasure, buddy. It's your birthday again. How old are you?
Oh well, I'm turning 38.
That's almost a million. You're doing good. What's up, guys?
Wow.
Hey, Curly, what you got for us today? How's quarantine treating you, CG?
CG? Yeah, Curly G. I don't know. Just too many masks and too many staying home. I golf and I drink beer. That's all I do.
Really?
Whoa.
I didn't know you're a beer boy.
I'm a beer boy.
Well,
What's your favorite type of style of beer?
Well, hopefully I don't get beat up. But I drink Bud Light because of my figure, because I could blow up and look like my grandfather at any moment. Yeah. I like beer.
Vic, who's your favorite member of the Three Stooges?
Yeah, I don't mean to offend Mr. Curly G, but I'm a huge Larry head. I'm a big Larry Fine fan.
You know what?
Yeah.
My voice, look how it just deepens.
Yeah,
Not
wow.
with anger.
Uh-huh.
But we need a Larry for our show, and you look just like him.
I kind of do. I kind of do.
Take your hat off, Vic. Look at this.
It's going like
he's ready to go.
Yeah, the baldness is happening. I can just grow it out a little bit. I got to work on the voice though.
Quiet.
Curly
Pull that
G,
off.
do you have the like a CNN or anything in front of you? Like do you have your computer? Are you on your computer?
I'm on my smartphone.
Oh, you
but
are?
I'm a
Okay.
dummy. It's smartphones for dummies.
I just thought it would be an interesting. Matt didn't ask you this, but I was going to ask you, and you don't have to do it if you don't want. But I would love to hear today's headlines from Curly G.
Today's headlines is Vic, the master of all. It's his birthday. Again. Didn't we do this last year? Anyways, guys, let's go on to the next newscast. Oh my God, there's knuckleheads in the park. There's knuckleheads everywhere. Oh boy, knuckleheads. Anyways.
Back to me. You should say, back to you, Tim. I'll give you a line reading. Back to you, Tim.
Well, I live in Ventura, California, and you guys are just around the corner. So when this quarantine stuff just disappears, which I'm hoping it does, I believe I should be in the studio with you guys.
Yes.
Who would
On a
Curly?
regular
Yes,
basis.
I support that.
You would definitely be invited. Who would Curly be voting for in November if he was still with us?
If Curly? He'd probably go for the long shot and go for the Trump.
Okay.
Play the Trump card.
He loves physical humor, right?
Yeah.
All right, Curly G, you are welcome anytime in our studio.
Yes.
Maybe we'll get you a semi-regular guest to be our news reporter. Give us the headlines of the day. I'd appreciate that.
That, and you know what? Tim, I've heard your music. I don't know if you guys all play together, but I heard Tim's music. Very impressed. Your video editing and everything you guys do, I'm very impressed with.
Thank you so much, sir.
I think we should shoot movies and make music. I play the drums a little bit. Look.
Nice.
And let's
Okay.
rock out.
I'll work on my
drink out,
Larry look.
let's
I'll get
party.
that together for you.
And I have
All right.
I have
Matt in
the
there too.
I have the temperament. I have the temperament of Mo Howard. I don't look like him, but I have the temperament of him. So, yeah.
So the Larry thing, just my favorite. I didn't even find out that Curly was my grandfather until I was like 6. So I was a Stooge fan before I even knew that Curly was my grandfather. Curly was my favorite. Shemp was second.
Oh yeah.
Then Mo, and then Larry.
Would you be doing the voice? I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you don't have all of them, it doesn't work. So the chemistry of Larry, all of them, even the other Curlys, as a child, you're like, oh, they're terrible. They're not, But the reality is they kept the Stooges going for 20 more years. So that chemistry obviously worked for Mo and for Larry. So hats off to all of them.
You ever see that that pilot that they made in the 60s? It was like that haunted house. It was like a Saturday morning cartoon. It wasn't a cartoon, but it felt like a cartoon. It's very
I
weird.
don't know if I saw that. I've seen the cartoons. In fact, I'm going to be putting the cartoons on my Curly G channel,
Oh,
which
nice.
hopefully
Oh,
you
nice.
guys have seen some of my
crazy
videos.
What's
I
your,
like to get slapped
give
around,
us a-
but
give
we're
us
going
a
to be, I'm
plug
going to be
there.
putting
What-
up some of the old cartoons.
Give us a plug. What's your where do we find the Curly G content?
Well, we go to YouTube and we look up Curly G, Curly's grandson, Curly anything, and I'll come up. But if you look up Curly G or Curly's grandson, we got this COVID thing's kind of put the productions way back.
Of course.
But we're about to start producing some really funny content. And I like getting slapped around because I was built for it.
Absolutely. Curly G, thank you, baby.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're the
Of
greatest.
Happy birthday, Victor!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, sorry, just getting some news. It's not important. I
That
thought it
was
was
quite
important.
a surprise. Thank you guys. Thank you for setting
Vic,
that up.
Let's do a recap. Let's get an
Man.
audience member on the show
Wow.
here. We have ignored you, but sorry, folks. We will be going into the after hours portion of the show in 10 minutes. So patreon.com/office hours live.
Good guest, fun energy.
We're trying to get to 3,000 folks, and we're close. We've less than 100 to go. So it's $5 a month. You get the extra half hour. I believe we're probably going to go more than a half hour today, to be honest with you. And you'll get all sorts of perks. The members of the Office Hours Patreon got a 24-hour sneak peek at the Fear of Death news and the video. And they got the jump on the exclusive fancy vinyl that sold out. Like, people, when we announced it yesterday, people were like, what happened? I was hoping to get a copy of that thing, and it's sold out. I said, well, you got to be a Patreon.
Just don't touch
It's not that hard.
Ever. Every one of my records means something.
Can we get an audience
Hey,
member
Tim,
in here, Matt?
Well, I think I just had Wes set up for the last and final message
Oh, yes.
surprise.
Okay, let's do that
we
then.
do
real
not
quick.
want to miss.
Let's do that. Here we go. Message for Vic Berger here.
Bring it on back, son.
Here it is.
Vic, how you doing? It's Weird Al Yankovic. I just wanted to let you know that even though I rarely see you these days, I still consider you my very, very best friend. And I wanted to wish you a happy birthday, because that's what very, very best friends do. Happy birthday, man.
Oh my God.
Yay!
Wow.
A birthday message
Wow.
from Vic's hero.
I'm retiring. I'm done. This is it. Cannot top that.
Well done.
Oh my God.
That only cost $150.
Oh, I'll give you money for it. Wow.
Everybody loves Vic. I mean, the
Turn
people
me
in
up.
this business.
Wait, was that a cameo? It was
No.
I was gonna say,
Well done,
He
Vic.
wanted to call in, but
Yeah.
he was
That was-
unavailable this morning
That
to call
was beautiful. Thank you
Vic
so
Berger.
much, guys.
Vic Berger.
Man,
Vic Berger.
Weird Al, so important
Vic.
to me.
Vic.
Well done,
Man,
Vic.
what a day.
That's pretty epic.
That was
I mean, Weird
pretty
Al. I mean,
damn cool.
It's about as.
Oh my God.
Pretty weird, if you ask me. Pretty weird. All right. How about Zoe? Zoe, I know you've got the birthday balloons. Zoe Minick. I always blow the name, but what can you do? I can only do so much on this show. Zoe? Sorry, Matt. I can't unmute people. Vic. Do you see Zoe with the balloons?
Turn me up.
Vic Berger.
Hi.
Hey, Zoe.
Happy birthday, Vic.
Thank you, Zoe.
I drew you a
done,
little.
Vic.
I don't know if you can see this. Hang on.
Oh, weird. It's keying out. It's keying out.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hang on. It's important.
It's important.
The
Stand by.
Dingers didn't get to see Weird Al, but luckily I'm his celebrity doppelganger. So you guys.
Oh,
can
true.
get-
Yeah, we went from Weird Al to Weird Al's doppelganger. What is that
Oh,
now?
a little back. Bring it back a little
Bring
bit.
it back. Is he wearing a
There you go.
kilt?
There it is.
It says,
Ooh.
yes. Happy birthday, Vic. He's wearing a kilt, sure, because why not?
Wow.
And then it says an angel and a gentleman, because that's who you are.
Oh, well, that's so
Yeah.
sweet. Thank you.
I also
Vic's
have
no angel,
some-
believe me. I have stuff on him. I have
Yeah,
information
he's
on
a
him.
nasty, naughty boy.
I've been
I
feeding
also
stuff
have
to Weird Mike Cernovich about Vic that it's going to be a bit explosive in the fall. I have a hard drive that I got
Oh
from
my
Vic's
God.
I'll be doing
home
this show
office.
from jail.
Ugh,
Sorry
gross.
to interrupt, Zoe. Did you have anything
No,
else to
wait.
add?
Always bring it back to Mike Cernovich. That's where we belong. I wanted to tell you who you share a birthday with.
Oh.
Charlie, it's an amazing day. It's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Charlize Theron, Michael Shannon, Cayetano Veloso.
I love
David
Caetano
Duchovny.
Veloso.
I know.
I never heard of him. Who is it?
He's a Brazilian
Bossa Nova.
master.
Tropicalia 60s. Yeah.
Tropicalia.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, last but certainly not least, Wayne Knight.
No way. No.
Really?
Yeah.
That's my doppelganger.
Newman?
It's also National Lighthouse Day, National Water Balloon Day, and National Sea Serpent Day.
What?
Did you say National
Yeah.
White House Day?
I know. National what?
National White House?
Lighthouse.
Oh, light. Folks, everybody, tomorrow is National White House Day, which we love because it's really a beautiful building. Some people call it a house. Some people call it an office. It's really remarkable.
We keep it in tip-top shape. We call it sometimes tippy-top shape.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
sure.
Zoe.
Very cool info.
Sure.
Who else has a
Appreciate it. Thanks for
birthday
drawing.
message for Victor? What happened to? We had another guest, Matt. Did he? Is he standing by or no?
He seems to be having audio problems. He might join us on after hours if he can sort it out.
Okay.
Let's go to Billy Carter, another Vic Berger doppelganger.
Billy Carter's the brother of Jimmy Carter, the president.
Whoa.
Wow. Hi, guys. Happy
there we go.
birthday.
He's like a good-looking Vic.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
I just go for the laughs. You know? I know that Vic's gonna
Roast master,
Right.
Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Oh, we should have done a roast. Hey, can I request a roast for me on my birthday in February? I mean, no one's ever given me a roast or a toast.
Let's talk about you.
What do you have for me, pal?
Tim.
Have you guys seen Love and Mercy?
Yes, Vic, you've seen Love
of
and
course,
Mercy.
yeah.
What's that?
Movie about Brian Wilson.
Brian Wilson.
Well, yeah. Do you remember that scene where Paul Giamatti just rips into Brian Wilson for eating a hamburger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like food. Yeah, I think Tim should have done that. I think that would be great for Tim.
Should we recreate that scene? Give me the script.
Yeah.
We'll
I don't have.
We'll do a reshoot. But who should I play? Brian Wilson or Paul Giamatti?
I think you should do both. I think it would be like a sort of like an Adam Sandler kind of thing.
Yeah,
where
you
he
know, like
does-
the whole
yeah.
reason, like as soon as I heard a Rubber Soul, it was like, wow, man, that's like groovy music. You know, there's a lot of people like I always love harmonies. Like I love Gershwin, I love Be My Baby, and you know Phil Spector was like, wow, man, that was like really different kind of music. And I love, you know, my brother Carl is really a good singer, man. I work with Hal Blaine, you know, like Hal Blaine actually like played a lot of drums on records, you know. What are you guys doing back there? Wow.
Brian Wilson isolated vocal.
Yeah.
That's that's Pet Sounds.
You know what I was listening to? If anybody wants to go down a weird Beach Boys avenue, artery, just go onto Spotify or wherever and go Beach Boys Love You.
I don't think it was a funny record. It didn't
Right, Vic?
make me laugh.
Oh,
Is that the Troublesome song?
No, that's not on there. But it was like right when Brian's trying to get out of the bed and they're trying to get him back in the studio to write some stuff.
Dudes,
And
I'm
and he
sure I've
plays-
talked about this record,
He
but-
plays pretty much everything on that record.
Doug,
it's all
li-
synthesizer.
Yeah, listen to how this record starts, folks. We'll get ding done.
Yeah. And that's him on the snare drum.
Let the bass sound.
It's all synth.
Through my fingers.
But then this song, Doug, listen to this.
Here we go.
Behind his microphone.
Wait for it. The whole song about Johnny Carson.
The network makes him break his back.
What about Honking Down the Highway?
Oh, that's a great car song.
This is the weirdest. Listen to these lyrics. This is drums, man.
Yeah.
Good sample. Honking down the gosh darn highway. I had a dream.
That's the guy that sang "God Only Knows" and "Honking Down the Highway."
Gosh darn highway. I had a dream that we would. I had a show we were doing. I won't say the details of it, but I was like, what if one of the things about the show is the only music we ever use in this show is from this album? Like that's the only source of, you know. I think it's. I still want to do it somehow because it's so weird. It's such a weird, cool record. I love pretty music. All right, everybody, that's the show.
Solar System, check that one out.
Matt, do we have anything else we want to cross off our list today?
We got it all.
We've done it all.
Thanks, Matt, for setting all that up too, man.
Thanks, everybody. Go to patreon.com/officeHoursLive and support the show. Thank us. You subscribe and like the YouTube channel. Check out Doug. We're going to be premiering a new basketball video from Doug in the after hours.
Love you. We'll see you next week.
We're going to be disconnecting here and going live there. So
Birthday message from Jay Weingard, and I want to thank Jay.
Oh, that's it. You just got one message from Jay Weingard.
And JP too. I got a message from JP. So.
Also go to timheideckermusic.com or any of my social media sites to pre-order Fear of Death. Check out the music video right there probably under this video right now. Much more in store, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue the office hours experience. The explosion, the revolution is happening in your ears.
Thank you,
We want to
Tim.
thank DJ Duke Pound for being with us today. Matt Carlin coming in from Colorado on the Zoom, staying focused, and Wes and Tom. And let us not forget the one, the only, the spiritual center of the show, Vic Berger, turning 38 years old
Thank
tomorrow.
you, everybody.
We love you, and we love you. See you next time.
That's their concerns, not mine, my friend. They're free to fantasize. Hey, how you doing, love?
Bow in the presence of greatness. Nacho cheese.
Oh, I'm excited about it.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3.